Hey, welcome to the video. My name's Anna, and today I'm going to run you through a wrist-friendly flow. So I've experienced a lot of wrist issues over the years, and you may have as well, especially if you've clicked on this video, where doing a lot of yoga or a lot of movement stuff based on the hands, and the wrists do start to cop it, especially if we're not doing much wrist prep or wrist rehab work. So this is a flow, we'll incorporate a little bit of wrist prep, then we're going to do a flow pretty much off the hands. So no loaded work on the hands, and still get a really great full body energetic flow in. So let's get started. Coming down onto your mat and just taking a comfortable position, and we're just going to start with a little bit of breath meditation work. Okay, so closing the eyes and just starting to notice the breath. Okay, just bringing your awareness there. Noticing that inhalation and exhalation. Just beginning to notice that inhalation and exhalation. Starting to deepen and widen the breath a little bit. Notice how shallow that we usually breathe. We don't normally bring any awareness here. Placing a hand on the chest and the abdomen so you can really feel that expansion into the chest, into the belly, and trying to expand also into the back ribs. So we get a full breath, full thoracic expansion and relaxation. Beautiful. And now just bringing your awareness to your mood or the general emotion that you might be feeling right now. Is there a main mood or emotion that is coloring your experience? Perhaps there's a few going on. See if you can check in with that. Sometimes we move through the day being pretty much ruled by these moods and emotions, which most likely have stemmed from thoughts. And yet we're still pretty much oblivious to their existence. We're being absolutely controlled by them, and our behaviors are dictated by them. But we're not super aware of what they are, of where we're feeling them in the body, and of the way that they are affecting us. So just noticing that now. It can help to name it. I'm feeling frustrated, annoyed, anxious. Maybe it's a positive emotion. Okay, so perhaps you're feeling excited, happy, joyful. So just see if you can name it and see if you can feel where that feels the most in the body. Lovely, opening the eyes. And then we're going to carry that breath awareness into our practice today. I'll remind us to come back to it. It's one of the things that I most love about yoga is that connection, that mind-body connection. So we're moving, but we're moving in a way that's, a bit more connected to the breath and to, the emotional body as well. All right, so today we're going to start coming up into a high kneeling position, and let's start to warm up the upper body, and we're also adding some stabilization work here. So let's bring the arms out in front and rounding slightly through the back, through the shoulders, and exhaling, open out through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Beautiful. Let's take some side bends. So taking one hand down the left leg, right arm reaches over, grounding down through the right side, and swapping over. Back to the left. And back to the right. Lovely. Taking the arms out now with the palms face down, and we're going to take some small circles with the hands, the arms. So already you'll notice the body rocking a little bit. See if you can mostly control the movement from the shoulder rather than swaying the whole body back and forth. Okay, even though there will be some movement throughout the rest of the body. A little bit bigger with the circles. Keep that breath nice and even. And make them a little smaller, and let's go backwards. So starting off small with the circles, movement coming from the shoulder. And then a little bit bigger. A little bit more. And make the circles smaller. Nice. And take the arms down and straight back up. Okay, this time let's turn the palms up, and we're just going to press the palms up so the hands are just going up and down. Nice. And just a little bit more. Okay, turning the palms down and keep going. There's a lot of motorbikes out today. It is the start of spring, and I think everyone's decided to get out for a joyride, which is fair enough because we're in lockdown and there's not much else to do. Really, I suppose. So, fair enough. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and down. Whew. The shoulders a little roll back, a little roll forward. Okay, let's move on to giving the wrists a bit of love. So we're going to take these painter's hands. So palms face forward on the way down, and then facing you on the way back. So it's nice and active movement. Really flex and extend the hands. Nice. Okay, let's take some circles with the wrist, just taking the hands out in front, circling one way. And then the other. Okay, taking the hands into fists, interlacing the knuckles. Bring the hands in towards the chest, and then start to take the hands away from you. So keep the knuckles pressing together. If you reach a point where the knuckles are coming apart, then that's your furthest point, okay? That might be with the elbows bent. You might be able to get them straight over time, or maybe you can already, but hopefully feeling a stretch through the forearm and into the wrist. Nice. Shake it out. Okay, we are going to come into all fours position just to do a little bit more wrist prep. If you are currently battling an actual injury, first of all, best to go and see someone about that to get some good physio and rehab work going. But if it is painful to be on the wrists, either skip these and you'll just continue with wrist circles and painter's arms, or you can walk the knees in really nice and close so that there's not much load at all on the wrist. Okay, so it's quite light. If that feels okay, you can come back to a normal all fours position. Coming up to the first knuckle, so the thumb is off the floor, and you're just pressing up, fingers stay on the mat, and then lower back down. Up and down. Okay. Yep, so keeping the shoulders above the wrists as well, so we're not back here. And keeping that thumb off the mat. And up and down. So not rushing too fast through the actual movement. Lowering down and pressing up with control. Nice. Okay, let's just take one more here. Taking the right hand first, turn the fingertips back to face you, and then lean back till you feel that stretch up the forearm there. Okay, other side, left fingertips facing back and leaning back towards you. Lovely. Turn it back around, rocking back onto the knees. We're going to press up back into that high kneeling position, but now at the back of your mat. Taking the left hand down to the left heel, and then sweep the right arm up into a little twist here. Sweeping the arms back through the front. Right hand comes to the right leg, and then the left arm sweeping up. So still pressing forward with the hips whilst leaning back with the upper body. Okay, and coming back to kneeling. From here, we're going to step forward with the right leg. Come forward into a lunge. Oh, there is an echidna over there. Pretty cool. Oh, he's gone. Okay, and then rocking back, straightening this front leg into a half split, keeping the upper body nice and tall, and leaning forward. Back into our lunge, tuck the back toes, lift up into a crescent lunge position, and then let's tap the back knee. 1, so front leg is staying parallel. 2, we're not doing a normal lunge. 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Preparing to step forward. Step all the way forward. Keep those left toes off the mat, coming up into an active balance. You can keep the knee bent or challenge yourself by straightening the leg. Okay, but we're not holding on. Shoulders relaxed, face and jaw relaxed. Bend the knee if you had it straight. Take that leg out to the side. Now I like to hold on to the knee and help it to open a little bit more, and then let go again. Again, extra challenge, straighten the leg. Bend the knee, back to the front. Coming into warrior 3. Right hand comes down towards the floor into our half moon. I'm going to fall over. So right hand on the floor, left arm stretching up. If you like, reaching back to hold on to the foot and pressing that foot into the hand. And let's come out. Back to our warrior three. Stepping back with control to our lunge. Lowering down. Again, deepening into that lunge. Still maintaining control, active through the legs. And then half split again. Long spine. High lunge. Back to our high kneeling position. Widening through the knees slightly. Rocking back to a squat position. So you can be up on the toes with the knees wide, or you can come down to a low squat. Beautiful. See if you can come back to kneeling without the use of the hands. Leaning back, coming up, and let's move to the other side. Left foot steps forward. Lunging. Rock back, long through the upper body, and fold over that leg. If you are rounding to come down, you've come too far. Just come as far as you can with a long spine. Back to the lunge, tuck the toes of the right foot and lift up. For 1, 2. That left leg stays parallel to the floor. 3, 4, 5. Prepare to step forward. Keep that right foot up. Active balance work. Strong through the standing leg and come back to the breath. Bend the knee, take it out to the side, help it out a little bit if you need to. Lovely. Bend the knee, back through center, send the leg back, warrior 3. Left hand comes down to the floor and into your half moon. Option to take the quad stretch here. Pressing the hand into the foot, foot into the hand, and reverse. See, I'm wobbling all over the place today. Maybe you are too. Step back into that crescent lunge. Lower the leg. Lunge. Active through the legs, so pressing big toe of the front foot into the floor. Back knee as if it's trying to pull forward. And then our half split, long through the spine and come forward. Lovely. Let's take a few more rounds. We're going to move a little more fluidly this time. Okay, right hand comes back to the right leg. To make this a little more challenging, come off the balls of the feet. Other side. Right foot steps. Lunge forward. Half split. Keep that breath even and calm. Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Prepare to step straight up into our balance. 3, 4, and 5. Out to the side. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 3. Right hand down. Open out to the left. You might like to challenge yourself. See if you can float that right hand off the floor. Option to take the foot. Lovely. Let's come out. Wobble, wobble. Warrior 3. And step it back. Lower the leg. Lunging a little bit deeper. Active through the legs. We're not just crashing into the lunge. And half split. High lunge. Coming back. See if you can rock back into the squat this time without the hands. Lean back. And into the squat. Beautiful. Coming back out. Left side. Left leg into high lunge. And coming a little deeper. Backing off. And into our half split. Coming back up. Lifting the back knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reaching forward, preparing to step all the way up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back through center. Warrior 3. Left hand comes down. Open out. Half moon. If you fall out, just come back in. Hold the foot if you like. Remember, challenge by taking the hand off the mat. Coming out. Back through Warrior 3. Back to the lunge. Lower it down. Deepen into that lunge. Half split. Back to our high lunge. Take the leg back. Taking our twist. Holding on to the foot or the ankle. Hips move forward. Reaching back. Left side. Well done. We're going to take one more round, okay? I know you can do it. Here we go. Up onto the knees. Right foot steps. Into that lunge, deepen. Half split. Lift the knee. Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reaching forward, bendy through the legs, and lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the leg out for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the front, through to our warrior 3. Right hand down, or hover it off the floor. Take the foot if you like. Press that foot into the hand. Pull back with the hand. And coming out with control, I say as I probably fall over. Warrior 3. Step it back. Knee comes down. Lunge a little deeper. Active through the legs. Half split. And bring that leg back to kneeling. Preparing to come back to our squat. Again, without hands if you can. Lean back. Into the squat. Beautiful. Nice and long through the spine. Coming out. Up into kneeling, left leg forward. Lunge into that leg. Strong through the legs. And half split. Coming back up into the lunge, tuck the right toes and lift the knee. Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Prepare to step all the way into the balance for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knee out to the side. Straighten if you can. I'm getting tired too. 1, 2, 3, little higher, 4, and 5. Back to center. Warrior 3. Left hand comes down, half moon, open out to the right. Take the foot, stretch out. Control the breath. Nice and even and calm with the breath. And we're coming out. Warrior 3 and stepping back. Controlled falling, I say. Knee comes down. Lunging forward. Press that front big toe into the mat. Right knee is pulling forward. Strong through the legs. And half split. Long through the body. And fold. Coming back up. Back to our kneeling. High kneeling. And sit back onto the feet for a rest, except we're in toe sit. Okay, beautiful. We're going to move into a little bit of core work now, but not on the hands. So coming off the feet, rocking back onto the bottom. We're going to roll all the way down onto our backs. So, hands to the side. We're going to roll down for 10. Stay with me. 10, 9, strong through the lower back. 8, 7, if you're collapsing, hold on to the legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold here. Hold. Up a little bit, up, and slow all the way down. Well done. Okay. I want you to bring the legs up to tabletop. See if you can keep the knees over the hips, okay? Avoid the temptation to do this. Here we are. Press the lower back into the floor. Yep. Hands can be down by the side. Nice. And we're just going to extend the left leg down towards the floor and back up. And the right leg. If the lower back is lifting, then place the hands to support you, palms face down, just under the bottom there. Down, and the right, and left, and right. One more time, and right, and hold. Strong through the core, and breathe. Breathe like we're just relaxing. Okay, we're going to take both feet. If this is too strong for you, back to single leg tap. Okay, so 1, 2, I didn't tap, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do 7, 6, and 7. Nice. You can bring the knees in a little if you like. We're not resting for too long. Okay, we're going to do the hollow body position. So legs will be out, arms will be out, head is lifted, lower back is pushed into the floor. So you can control the difficulty here by the height of the legs, okay? If the neck feels very sore, you can just hold the neck with the hands, okay, instead of having the arms straight. And we're going to hold for a count of 15. Oh no, it'll be good, promise. All right, ready? If you need to change the height of the legs throughout, then you can. But challenge yourself. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew, well done. Now I managed to count and do that. Okay, we're going to do another round. This time we're going to do rocking hollow bodies. So back in that position, but we're going to rock side to side and we're going to do 10. Ready? Ready or not? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in. Nice job. Okay, we've got one more of the hollow body holds, one more 15 count hold, and then we're done. Well, almost. Okay, ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Well done. Okay, bring the legs in. I'm going to take some hip circles. Circling the knees. Oh my God, did you hear that hips crack? I hope not. Circling to the outside. There they go again. Let me know if you've got cracky hips as well. Comment below. And the other way. And now we're going to go opposite directions. So one knee goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. I hope you have a view as nice as I do right now, up into the gum trees. And the other way. We're in the Murrumbidgee River Corridor right now, in ACT, Australia, if you're overseas. And yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous spring day. But I did get some mosquitoes already, so I was not expecting that. Nice. And coming back to center. Okay, let's take a little twist. So let's go to the left first. We're going to take the arms out to a T or to like a cactus position. And then I like to hook my right knee over the left and then take the twist. Also can help just to scoot your hips a little bit over to the right. Then they'll be in the perfect position when we come into the twist. Then take the legs over to the left. They might reach the floor, they might not. If not, you could pop a cushion underneath to support them. And then either keeping the gaze up, taking the gaze over the right shoulder. And let's come out. Okay, unraveling, set up for the other side. Shift the hips over to the left. Left leg crosses right. And bring the legs over to the right. An option for the gaze back over the left shoulder. And starting to come out. Let's dirt all over me now. Let's take one last pose. Happy baby. I love this pose. Taking the outside of the feet and see if you can pull the knees in towards the armpits. At the same time, press the feet back into the hands. Nice and active. Nice. And then either keep holding onto the feet or you can let go of the feet if flexibility is limiting. See if you can lengthen through the legs. So you could just hold on to the back of the legs here. Bend the knees again. Nice. And we're going to move into a relaxation. So you might like to lie down, or you might like to come to a seated meditation. I'm going to rock up to seated, but feel free to stay lying down. Let's take 2 letting go breaths where we inhale through the nose. Let go of any tension, any controlled breath. Inhale through the nose. Lovely. Please feel free to stay as long as you like, just sitting or lying in silence. I'm going to finish up there. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this little wrist-friendly flow. And yeah, comment below, let me know how you got on, or any requests of future videos that you'd like to see. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much. Bye.